Hey everybody, it's Cynthia from Cynthia's Creation, and I am here today to work on another diva. Today, we're working on Miss Goldie. I've done her before, but we're going to do her again. I've already cut out her earrings. You're going to need bling wrap for her earrings. I have some sequins fabric, some gold glitter, cuticle nippers, not cuticle nippers, pliers, little pointy point to attach the wreath to the canvas, rotary cutter, paintbrush, and mesh, and we're using a 14-inch wreath form. So let's get started. I actually cut her earrings out, cut the shape out before I got on camera because it was a lot. Okay, so we're gonna glue her down, glitter her lips up, and glue her down. She's already glued down. So we're gonna make up her face. I did mention that every time I do one of these, I'm gonna try to make a video. Maybe a little redundant, but they always come out different. It depends on the makeup that you're applying, whether you're applying fabric, whether you're applying flowers. They always come out different. And this is a different face as well. So there are a lot of Facebook groups that have the faces of the divas. This particular one, the young lady came on to message in one of the groups to let everyone know that she was the owner of this photograph. And she actually, I spoke with her and she gave permission for me to use this beautiful lady here that I'm working with. The name of my Facebook group is, if you have worked on these or you have other crafts that you would like to share, the name of the Facebook group is called Diva Wreath Decor, DECOR, Dollar Tree, and more. Diva Wreath Decor, Dollar Tree, and more. The reason why I'm doing this one again is because someone saw the first Miss Goldie and they wanted one to give as a gift. So that's why I'm doing another one. If you work with her, her red tends to come through. So I always do a couple coats, but on this video I will just be doing the one coat. And before I give her to her owner, I'll be applying another coat of glitter. You can also make a template, because if you use the same size pictures each time you apply these to the canvas or the wreath, you can make a template, and then you can cut out. You can use a glitter sheet and you can cut out the lips. Cut out the lips. And I follow the outline that's there. under her eyebrow. And I don't like that white right there, so I'm gonna apply some makeup there also. I did another video on a Purple Passion, is her name, Miss Purple Passion. And it took me a long time to download that video. I don't know why. I used my computer to do the video, to record the video, and it took forever. And I was hoping after all that time that it would load. And I found some kind of way to sync it to my phone, and that's the only way it loaded, because it was still downloading. Says it was uploading from my computer, so the phone works better. Phone works better. So that's what I'm recording with today. I'm recording with my phone. Okay. Today I did work on painting, applying some of these to the canvas and doing their makeup. That cuts out a lot of time. So if you prep, you can get a lot of them done. I still have orders to get out. Got a little backed up because I'm always motivated to do them, but sometimes it's not enough hours in a day, and some of these they're thought-provoking. If you want to make them pretty, you want to give someone something that they're proud to hang on their wall. And as you can see, once you get your picture printed out, then you have to cut it out. Then you have to apply it to the canvas, make sure it's completely dry. Even though you're using Mod Podge, you still want to make sure it's completely dry. And then you have to apply the makeup. If you do that first, apply the makeup. You have to let that dry. And then you wrap your mesh or whatever you're going to use to dress her up. But this is basically what she looks like. If you didn't want to paint her or change her color, she has nice red headscarf and turban, and she had nice red lips and brown skin. I haven't made her in red yet. I've always changed her color. So her makeup's done. See? Okay. got my hot glue over here going. This is the tedious process, guys. Okay, make sure I have my pieces together. Nope, that's not it. Now, I did do this off camera. Let's figure this out. Here it is. That piece. Then that piece. Okay, let's go. Then this piece. And then that piece. Here we go. And try not to work with the glue over your canvas because you don't want to get it on your canvas. That's gonna happen. Glue everywhere. You could put the glue on the canvas. If you lay your mesh down, your bling down, lay your bling down and kind of eyeball where the lines are going to go. I've done that before. one video I did, I had put the bling on before the video began because it is messy, and sometimes the glue strings, when you, especially when you gluing down small pieces of bling like this, can get a little messy and a little time consuming. So yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please like this video, share it, and subscribe. And bring a friend to subscribe as well. You can work on these together. So I need this, I need her to stay right there. Okay, here we go. And I use Gorilla Glue sticks, and they actually, they stick good, but they dry up really, really fast. You have to be quick with them when you're laying them down. And let me tell you about the Facebook group. So the Facebook group is Diva Wreath Decor, Dollar Tree and more. And I don't see many people posting things from Dollar Tree. I'm going to start, actually, I'm going to do a birthday cake. I'm going to do a birthday cake, and I'm going to post it to the group. And hopefully others will start posting their Dollar Tree crafts as well. Boy, they have some excellent work over there. So if you have a craft that you do and you'd like to share, join the group. Join the group and share your creations. You guys know the next step is to, actually I'm going to put her clothes on, and then we're going to do the bubble wreath method. So she has her clothes ready. I had one piece of this sequins left over from another project, and it was her lucky day. She wanted it exactly like that last one, Miss Goldie, that I did. So I had just enough to make one more. Be very careful when you're removing the glue because you will take the color off of your picture. And I had this cut out right, but I'm going to go over that again. All right, everybody. She's all dressed up. And now we're going to do the bubble wreath method. So we have 2, 4, 6 sections. So we're going to put 4 10-inch pieces. I think I'm going to do 10 in each section. No, you know what? I'm going to do 20 in sections. $20-inch, but you can do 12. You just have to put more in your sections. And this is in my way. Does anybody know what method I'm going to use? Oh, guys, you know what? I said I was using the bubble method. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I've been so used to cutting up the mesh. I do have more gold. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to cutting up the mesh that I'm going to have to make another Miss Goldie because I have all that mesh cut up. Alright, so this is not going to take long. And that was a blooper. Sorry. Why didn't you guys tell me? That's not the bubble method. Okay, hold on. Fold it down. Scrunch it up. And attach it to the middle 2 brackets. I'm not using gold pipe cleaner because the gold pipe cleaner that I have is not thick. It's really, really thin. And I'm going to put this mesh down there out of my way. We're going to do 10-inch puffs. 10-inch puffs. If you want, you can count the number of sections. The number of sections. The number of puffs in each section, because I basically, when I do them, depends on how full I want the wreath, determines how many puffs I put in. So after about 4, I'll puff them out and see what it's looking like, and if it's full enough, I'll go with that. If it's not, I'll add more puffs in between the two brackets, in between the two bars. I'm trying to catch up some time, you guys, because again, I'm so used to just cutting up the mesh that didn't realize we're doing a bubble method wreath. I like the bubble method because it makes it really full. That is the method I prefer to do my canvas ladies with. One more, then I'm going to fluff it and see what it's looking like. You really don't have to twist it as many times as I did, but I want to make sure she doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 puffs. You can always keep moving, keep on going around, and when you're done, you can add mesh in between if you like. That's the one thing about this mesh and the wreath wire. It's very, very forgiving. My mouth gets really dry when I'm doing these tutorials. I see this one can use 8 because I want it to be really full. I did that before and I ran out of mesh, but I improvised. That was on Miss Midnight. So I did improvise. I went from the 10-inch mesh to the 6-inch mesh. And if you ever get in a bind like that, just know that you can make it work. You can make it work. And I'm alternating the wires. I'm wrapping the mesh on these two bars, then I'm alternating to the second set and then the third set. Okay, so that was a total of 8. I may need to use those pieces, which will be fine. I'll add curls in her hair if I need them, because remember, I want her to be really full. And I'm cutting the wire as I go along, because her face is done. She's glued to the canvas, and all we have to do is attach this hair, and Miss Goldie will be ready to go home. After you do so many of these, you're going to be able to eyeball how many inches is 6 and 10 and 12, 15, 20, and 30. Those are the numbers that I use when I cut the mesh. So to my lady that told me to cut my